Wednesday Night Baseball on MLB Network from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Dan, first game was a blowout right there. Let's see if they can get the 2-game sweep. Not always easy, but when it's not 3 or 4 games, maybe we could scratch this one out.
Yeah, especially when you won as big as they won the first one in this one, D-Row. As soon as that first game is over, you're thinking, hey, we got really a big chance to sweep here, particularly when it's only a 2-game series.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's gone 3 for 11. The 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Andrus on second. Duffy on at first with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
On to first, a double play. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave 1-0 for the Rangers early. Jordan Lyles will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 2-1 home. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Angels strand one. We are still. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Renato Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Pitch is popped up. And there's the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Chirinos. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So coming to the plate, Todd Frazier. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Now in the box, David Fletcher, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Bryant leads off second with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's one down now.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Andrus fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Russell Martin now. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now batting, Tommy La Stella hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This is line to left. Calhoun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. In now, Rougned Odor. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-1 is a ball high and inside.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. He reached on a single in his first try. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Calhoun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. They're still down. It's
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning. And hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On the first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Gallo is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired.
The third baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lyles steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
Hard hit towards center. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in score.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels get just the one. On now to the top of... Here's Joey Gallo now as we begin the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 13.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball